Hey, what's going on, guys? Well, silver's on the move again, so I want to talk about some more silver. This is actually the stuff that I got in my last APMEX shipment, and I kind of gave you a little sneak peek in the unboxing video, but I didn't talk about it in depth. I only talked about those army figurines. So we have here are two different types of pieces. One is the cubed silver, which is very interesting, all right? And the other one is this 7-ounce Derringer. So this is a hand-poured Derringer. All right, you can see on the back here, 7 troy ounces, 999 fine silver. It's from Bison Bullion. So you have your mold. This is the back side or the top side of where it was poured into the mold. It's absolutely beautiful. Lots of detail on here. You can see the trigger, all the scroll work, even a little screw right there on the barrels. All right, pretty damn cool. The grips have a little eagle on there. I like this a lot. This is a collector's item. All right, so it does hold a little bit more of a premium. The premium works out to be about $10 per troy ounce. It's a 7-ounce piece, so it's about $70 to $75 premium on the current price of silver. Of course, it'll always fluctuate. Speaking of silver, today, let's check out the price. I've been watching it was kind of stuck between $17 and $17.50 for a while there, and it started going up again. Let's say I have a few different silver apps, but I guess it's appropriate to use the APMEX one, since that's what we're talking about, some APMEX silver. So we're at $18.50. All right, so it has gone up. So yeah, this is a pretty interesting piece. All right, to give you an idea, here's a real Derringer. Okay, it's a Cobra Derringer. It's a 22 long rifle version. So you can see the size comparison here. All right, not quite true to size, but it's pretty close. And obviously not quite a stick either, but it is pretty accurate in how it looks. So I like that. Very nice. Yeah, it's a pretty cool collector's piece. I mean, I have a couple different little guns from a couple different companies, and this one just really spoke to me once I saw it. I'm like, oh man, you know, I own a Derringer, I gotta get that. It feels very hefty. Obviously a 7-ounce piece is gonna be a nice little chunk in your hand there, but just beautifully done. I really like it. Now the cube silver, I'll give you a close-up of this. See, one side we have that little dimple. All right, then the opposite is our skull and crossbones. All right, YPS, troy ounce. They're numbered, so it's 197, and then 999 fine. This is really cool. It is literally like the size of dice. It's nice when you have a bunch of these. Of course, you can stack them up. You can roll around your hands. It just feels really cool. It's nice to have a 3D type piece. I mean, most times we're dealing with art bars and different types of rounds and coins, and everything's pretty flat. So I like things that are three-dimensional, like the Derringer and these different pieces, specifically those figurines. It just becomes an interesting part of the collection. Now, of course, this is in the original packaging. I want to show you the packaging for the little cubes here, because it's very well protected. You can see ounce silver cube, Jaeger poured silver, skull and crossbones, but obviously crossbones is just cut off there, all right, from APMEX. So let's take today's EDC, that would be a CRKT, so we'll do a video on it in the future. And let's cut into this, because a lot of people like to protect their silver. I don't mind touching it. You'll never see white gloves on my channel, and it's not to say that you shouldn't be wearing them or that you should be wearing them. It's just I prefer not to wear them. A lot of people are very delicate when they're handling silver. They don't want to get any kind of corrosion on it, any of the acids from your skin and stuff. If you want to keep these totally pristine, you should get a pair of cotton gloves, super simple, or some rubber gloves or something. But I just happen not to do that. I don't mind. All right. So even though it's in this, it's kind of a shipping packaging. You can take them out so you can still see what it is, but it's still packaged so that it's not being exposed to air or, again, the oils in your skin or anything like that. All right, so for the collectors out there, it's good to know. See, this one happens to be number 176, but again, same thing. There's a little dimple. The opposite side of the dimple is our skull and crossbones. All right, YPS, which is a Jaeger poured silver, troy ounce, and the 999 fine. So, super cool stuff here. The premium on the cubes is about $5 to $6 an ounce. Okay, so let's say silver gets to $20, it'll be about $25, $26, each for these. So these are collectible pieces of silver. So they're all going to hold a premium. I mean, pretty much everything you see has some kind of premium on it. Some more than others. Just depends on the availability. You know, how many pieces are actually in that set. You know, if they're making 20,000 of something, it's definitely going to be a little bit cheaper than if they're making 100 of something. Obviously, you know, things being limited quantity, limited edition, special runs of stuff, you're going to have a higher premium. Not to mention just things that are harder to do. To make a cast and hand pour, you know, pieces like this, you're going to have a little bit of a higher premium. All that time and effort costs money. Right? Time is money. So that's some of the other silver that you guys did not see in the previous APMEX video. So I wanted to touch upon it and show you guys, for people who wanted more information on it. That's what we have. All right, the 7-ounce Derringer from Bison Bullion, and then the Jaeger poured, you know, cubes. Super cool. I really like the cubes, and I did get 3 or 4 of these. But of course, the Derringer is also cool if you are, you know, a fan of guns, firearms. Now, with the presidential election being so close now, I would really keep an eye on silver prices, because I really feel like regardless of who wins, there will be an impact on, you know, precious metals prices. Whether it jumps up, you know, skyrockets, or whether it drops down, I really feel like something's going to happen. Okay, so I'm very curious not only to find out who's going to be president, but as well as how that's going to affect the marketplace, and specifically with silver and gold. But we will see. So keep stacking. Thanks for watching. Of course, if you guys have any cool silver that you picked up lately, love to hear about it down in the comments. And that's about it. So hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you soon. Take care.